For 46 years, the Caribbean Tourism Organization's Caribbean Week in New York City has been the signature event of the tourism industry for the region. The event combines discussions and collaborations that influence the trends of Caribbean tourism with exhilarating showcases of Caribbean culture.
I've always felt that the Caribbean is one of the strongest and most iconic and aspirational travel brands in the world, but also it is the most underutilized, and the opportunity exists now for us to ensure that we utilize the strength of the brand for the collective good of the destinations of the Caribbean. I think that the Caribbean is stronger than any one of our individual destinations, and it is important now for us to be strategic, so we've got to make sure that tourism be a catalyst to transition the Caribbean.
Representatives and private entities from all 24 of the CTO's member countries participate, taking advantage of opportunities for recognition, business, marketing and networking. Each year, dynamic speakers ranging from chefs to government ministers gather in the Big Apple, sharing knowledge on an assortment of topics. Many influential people discuss matters which will change the face of the diaspora's tourism industry for years to come.
New York is the heart of the market in the Northeast and for the Caribbean. We say Caribbean Week is the week. The tagline is where business and culture inspire travel. And so we try to showcase as much of the Caribbean culture as we can so that our prospective visitors don't have a very narrow-minded view of what Caribbean culture is.
Since 2011, the proceedings have included the Caribbean Student Colloquium. This hotly contested competition challenges students to research and present a sustainable tourism project for the Caribbean. Other highlights include a fashion showcase, which brings the unique styles of the islands to the fore. And one of the most important events is the Media Awards, a celebration of the very best in the United States and Caribbean travel journalism. The most recent ceremony reflected significant changes in the industry.
When you looked at the award ceremony that we held and you saw the number of finalists who were from the diaspora, that's a growing media and the influence is growing. The social media aspect that we introduced for the first time, that too took off. There was tremendous interest in that. So the response, both in terms of their participation, but in terms of their coverage, was really superb.
This year's Caribbean Week in New York promises to be as scintillating and significant as previous editions. After the official ribbon-cutting ceremony, the week will involve a cricket match headlined as the Caribbean versus the rest of the world, a Caribbean fashion show, a tourism industry forum, Caribbean celebrity chef cooking demonstrations, a workshop for the student colloquium participants, the CTO Council of Tourism Ministers and Commissioners meeting, featured Caribbean chefs at James Beard's house, the Caribbean Tourism Industry's awards dinner, a media marketplace, and much more. The eventful week will close with one of the most anticipated affairs. The Rum and Rhythm Benefit serves as a showcase of food and entertainment, which highlights the diversity, culture, and spirit of the CTO's member countries, a fitting end to such a momentous week for the diaspora. Don't miss Caribbean Week this year in New York City.